Now, the announcement on...
It's a proposal. You have a proposal, Michael?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm talking about in terms of order.
There is proposals and then announcements.
I see. All right.
So they had proposal? What is this proposal for? What's the specific, what are you asking us as Occupy the East End to do, Michael?
To bring as many people as possible to participate in the process of the training.
What training and where and by who?
Yeah, the training is the training is sponsored by 99 Spring.
Who is the 99 Spring?
I just explained before. Yeah. The 99 Spring movement sponsors nationwide a number of trainings, and I'm coordinating one for April 15th from, I think it's going to be from 12 to 7, a 7-hour.
Where?
Right here on the windmill.
That's where our GA is.
That's where our GA is.
Yes.
So we that's kind of a conflict in like our group.
Thinking that we could perhaps weave it into so that the people can observe the process of the General
I'll hold up
Assembly.
a sign that says "fuck, move on." I don't care. That's not right. They can't come here.
Yeah, we don't. I think we really need to think about this.
Might oppose move on, but I like to
stage the co-option is what you did. This is a co-option. This is what you staged.
I like to dialogue with you, Matt, and other people.
Yeah.
You would like to dialogue with us.
Yeah, equal time and equal opportunity, and some people are opposed to move on. I'd like to know the reasons, but my investigation, and I've done a thorough investigation, is that even though they might be aligned with the Democratic Party,
you made a decision for the group.
Well, when I say
right.
Don't interrupt.
Don't interrupt. Fuck that. You just interrupted April 15th GA.
No,
How am I not going to that's an interruption.
You invited a group to come here and be in our space.
No, that's not a space. It's a public space.
Well, okay.
All right, well, we know whose side you're on.
So,
we got it.
I'm trying to dialogue with you, if you allow me to, so that we can all work together. I'm as devoted to the Occupy movement
I don't think
as
so.
I am devoted to the effort, the nationwide effort that is being coordinated through the 99 Spring. So if we can talk in a kind of generous way, then
What you doing is kind and generous. So no, we're not talking in a kind and generous way. That is disrespectful. I feel like that's our meeting
one way
space.
disrespectful.
There are a million places you could have invited Move On to come. Why did you invite them to our windmill?
Move On is one group among 100 groups.
What are the other 100 groups?
Go to the website and
Tell me, because you're organizing, right? So you should have this information and you're proposing it.
Shannon, go to the website and look at it. It's a wonderful video. They're all listed there. Go there.
We're here now.
We're here.
Yeah,
You're a coordinator for this training. Who else is involved in the training?
You go to the website and look.
You have it's your responsibility
To look.
and to not act on our behalf.
I'm not acting on your
You
behalf.
already did.
You did act on our behalf.
You already invited people to our GA.
No.
So we can
I'm inviting
integrate.
people to a training, and I would like to incorporate it. The GA within the
But
training.
you didn't ask us as a General Assembly.
I am doing it.
You already invited them. It's happening. There's an email in this man's hand that says that they're coming here at 1 o'clock on the 15th.
I am doing it now.
You should have done it before the email went out.
There was no time.
There was plenty of time. This has been going on for quite a while, actually.
No, that's not how it works. Sorry.
Say it was in the name of the Occupy movement.
But you invited them to our General Assembly.
No, I didn't invite them to the General Assembly. I invited them to a public space where you have to
You told them where we were.
No.
Why did you pick this space?
Why didn't you pick
There's not even public transportation to this
It's highly
windmill.
visible.
It's
and
not.
I consider it an important plus. If you allow me to explain, I want to integrate the Occupy movement within the training.
Why?
We don't want that, maybe.
Work hand in hand.
But you didn't ask us if that's what we wanted.
Obviously, there's no consensus here.
Obviously, this is not what we're into. It's not going to be.
I don't read minds, but I know there's no consensus.
Does anybody want to do this?
There are other people
Anybody?
that are not
Just saying.
present here. And
Well,
there's a difference of opinion from you.
Okay, but
this is our group. This is Occupy the East End.
And this is a core. These are core members.
Yes, this is the people sitting at this table today is Occupy the East End entirely because that's who came.
We are the people who make the consensus.
We are Occupy the East End.
With you, but I hope I can with more to coordinate a possible training that will happen, regardless of whether you want to participate or not.
We'll be there.
It will happen on the 15th.
We'll definitely be there. We are definitely going to be there.
If you don't want to parade and participate, it's your
Michael,
business.
let me just suggest to you that there is nothing wrong with coalitions, and there's nothing wrong with Occupy deciding they'll want to work with Move On or unions or any number of groups in the future. Working with is not the same thing as being absorbed by.
No. Working with. This is working with.
This is a hostile takeover.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Michael.
It is. Even your tone is hostile.
You're standing. First of all, you're not sitting with us. That's the first.
These are misconstrued.
Well, I'm not.
Terms that are misconstrued.
What are
misconstruing
I
the
took a
terms?
class in this. Yes.
Like, okay, come on.
You sit down at the table and have a conversation.
Everyone's asking you to sit down.
I have an idea. Let's all stand up.
50 years of my life learning this. This is coalition. This is.
And we're not into it.
I've actually never seen a more aggressive.
I really not have ever either, which is I'm kind of speechless at this. I knew this was happening, by the way.
No. Well, your antagonism is not warranted.
I'm not antagonized right now. I'm pissed off. Really mad. Really extremely mad. I feel like you're a traitor, actually.
No.
The point is that you should have brought it to us last week. You should have brought it to us before. You don't bring it to
You don't do it and then come.
Bringing it out.
It's
Okay,
planned.
is no an acceptable answer to you?
None. Okay. So yes, it was your idea.
No, don't put words into my
Okay.
mouth, please.
Sorry.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
But it was your suggestion.
What's my suggestion?
Who did you suggest that to?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Doesn't matter at this point in time because your kind, your tone, your method is really out of line.
My tone and my method is not in alignment with yours. Therefore, it must be not good.
Who did you propose?
Who did you propose it to?
You want us to participate in something? You won't even tell us who you
Yes,
with?
I'm telling you, but under the tone that is here, no.
Yeah, does anybody, if everyone who doesn't like my tone can leave, and anyone else who wants to stay can stay.
And I've seen very few because of this tone. Many people, volleys of emails back and forth.
This tone made
People
Occupy
getting,
Wall Street.
Exactly.
This tone made Occupy Wall Street.
People getting upset about this tone. It's kind of
We're upset about this training to move on.
No, well, the tone's not the problem. What you did is the problem.
I don't see any problem with that.
Well, I know you don't.
We're aware of that.
That's the problem.
Because many people can take equal initiatives and be part of the...
Well, no, they cannot, actually. I mean,
No.
You told them to come to our General Assembly.
No, I didn't say that.
Michael,
I didn't say that. I proposed a training
It's
that
in the post to us first. Us first. Not
coincides.
You know, Michael,
And
even
therefore,
I have
I'm
a feeling-
asking you now
Guys,
to see if
crazy,
we can
man.
all coordinate.
Are you a cop?
I have to say that, like, if the people,
Is he like
if the
a cop or
people
something?
at Move On knew what you were doing, they would be pissed at you.
I don't
Because you don't co-opt people by pissing
I'm
them off.
not copying.
You know?
I'm not copying.
You're not. You're right, but you're trying very hard.
You seduce
It's not happening.
You seduce them. Having cookies, you know? I mean, you're doing
Pretend like you're
horrible
part
things.
of it. You know, you
So,
infiltrate.
God.
if you take
Okay.
that as a option, I will...
So how are we going to respond to this training? Are we going to...
Really respond. We could talk about